Madam President, thank you so much. Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, graduates, the class of 2024, parents, guardians. It's a pleasure to be with you and to share this space. I am truly humbled and honored for this gracious recognition. As a history teacher, I love stories, fascinating stories, but I'm especially interested in stories of unknown individuals, stories that are left out of history books or remembrance. John and Susanna Wheatley were prominent Quakers living in Boston, Massachusetts in the 18th century. Defying laws and conventional wisdom, taught a bright, intellectual, enslaved African to read and write. This enslaved African penned these words: "Wisdom is higher than a fool could reach." Her name was Phyllis Wheatley. A. Philip Randolph, the leader of the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, envisioned a march on Washington in 1941. His dream finally came true in August of 1963, when Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his dream for a more inclusive society, where people will be judged by the character rather than the color of their skin. The realization of this historical march of Washington was made possible by the tenacity of Bayard Rustin, a man who faced scorn and belittlement for his sexuality. Without him, this pivotal event might not have come to pass. It is a shared belief amongst all of us today that your journey is not unique. For centuries, young people have marched through their studies and have reached the threshold of commencement. Even today, at this very moment, at this very hour, students across the nation is receiving their degrees. So the question arises, what makes today and you extraordinary? The night before Robert Kennedy was assassinated, while staying at the Ambassador Hotel in California, he ordered room service. Juan Romero, a Mexican-American immigrant, was a young man who served Senator Kennedy. While delivering Senator Kennedy food, during an interview, Mr. Romero mentioned he froze. He froze. Senator Kennedy was on the telephone, and Senator Kennedy put down the phone and waved Juan Romero to him. Senator Kennedy did a small gesture. He grabbed Mr. Romero's hand and said these simple words: "Thank you." Romero's remembrance of Kennedy's gesture reminded me that sometimes being extraordinary is simply humanizing others, recognizing the inherent dignity and worth in every individual. Being extraordinary is connecting on a level that transcends labels or boundaries and embracing the beauty of our shared community. Throughout your time at Xavier University, graduates, you have consistently demonstrated the capacity to humanize others. Your countless acts of empathy, understanding, and compassion towards your peers, professors, and the community at large have left an indelible mark, shaping a culture of kindness and inclusion that will endure long after you leave these walls. Now, as you embark upon your journey after Xavier, remember these three things. Number one, believe in humanity. Maintain faith in the inherent goodness and potential of people. Embrace empathy, kindness, and compassion. Do not mistreat others. Say thank you like Senator Kennedy. Number 2, embrace diversity. Celebrate the richness of human experiences. Seek to understand and appreciate diverse perspectives, cultures, and backgrounds. And lastly, cultivate hope. Maintain optimism and belief in the potential of positive change, even in the face of adversity. Stand firm towards a brighter future that is prominent with justice. In closing, graduates, remember that greatness is not confined to the pages of history or the spotlight of fame, for it is through the collective efforts of ordinary people doing extraordinary things that we can create a world of compassion, justice, and possibilities. To the class of 2024, congratulations. Because of you, a new dawn of hope awaits all of us. Thank you so much.